So there was a question on the community about using ScriptRunner to find duplicate values, and I thought I'll probably talk about this because this is, I believe, a very common thing that people want to do using using ScriptRunner. And the question has been asked by Vaj D, and the question is all about using ScriptRunner to prevent duplication. And if I read the question here, I'm trying to use a ScriptRunner to make validation for custom field value during issue submit. So it will check if the field value isn't duplicated in any other issue. Is there anyone here who can help me with the required JavaScript? So first of all, you need to create a script validator. So using script validator on the create issue transition, you can maybe check for the duplicate values. I would say you can maybe perform a JQL search using ScriptRunner script validator, and maybe if you have any items returned based on that particular field. Let us say, if you search for something like custom field value is equal to value, you will get some issues where you have that custom field value, and if you don't get that value, then it means that there are no issues. So it could be a simple way to search and perform a search based on the field value that you're looking for. And in this case, you need to basically use Groovy, not really JavaScript. If you're trying to do something with JavaScript, it is more about using behavior, which I believe you can potentially use, but I think using a validator might work better in this case, because you have to search for issues, a lot of issues, and it might take maybe because when you click on the button, it will perform a search, and it will not be like instant. So you might need to wait for like maybe a couple of seconds. I'm not really sure about how big your Jira instance is, so just trying to give you an idea about how to proceed. Now, talking about scripts. Now, in this case, what you need to do, you need to, of course, first understand or maybe figure out what field you're looking for, where you are checking for duplicates. Maybe you are looking for duplicates on let us say a drop down or select list field called category, and you can perform this JQL search using ScriptRunner. So you can definitely use Groovy scripts. If you're trying to learn ScriptRunner, I have, of course, a few recommendations. You can, of course, watch my videos. I talk quite a lot about ScriptRunner, but the best place to find information is the script library. So if you go to library.adaptivist.com, you will find plenty of scripts here for doing different things, like maybe you're looking for a script that will validate the user group of the assignee and use a cascading select list to validate an action on an issue, and check for a duplicate link when resolution is a duplicate. So if you look at the scripts, you will get a lot of ideas. You will get a lot of scripts as well. This is the library, and you will find libraries here. So do take a look at the library, and I'm sure you will find something similar that might be what you're looking for. And if you're trying to learn ScriptRunner, I think the best thing that you can do is set up a local environment and start with the evaluation version of ScriptRunner. If you already have maybe ScriptRunner maybe installed, or maybe you have a paid version, you can then maybe ask your Jira administrator to set up one instance for you where you can play with it. Or maybe if you are already a Jira administrator, you can maybe set up one yourself and make sure you have an environment to play with. The best thing that you can do is, just get your hands dirty, try a lot of scripts. If you go to the script library, which I just mentioned, you will find plenty of examples. And once you spend time doing simple things with those scripts, then you will get a lot of ideas. You will figure out a lot of different ways of achieving or solving a problem, and that is what I have always been recommending to everyone who is trying to learn ScriptRunner. And the language is, of course, Groovy, not really JavaScript. If you're trying to do something with JavaScript, that is, of course, we're talking about behaviors. Behaviors basically works, ScriptRunner behavior works for manipulating or controlling the UI elements. For example, maybe you want to display additional field or dynamic fields based on something, or maybe you want to pre-populate the field value with something. You can do those things using behaviors. But in this case, when you're looking for some duplicate values, I believe using a script validator might work better. And that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.